Just want to say before I go off for the day, y'all know domestic violence is on the rise with this coronavirus. Be careful who you with. And also, men, if you have stories, tell your stories to try to encourage other men that there's help and we should make help for other males. I want to tell a little bit of I want to tell a little bit about my experience of a little bit of a domestic violence. When I was in middle school, when I was like in seventh grade, there was this other 12-year-old girl. When I was 12, she was 12, and I wasn't really interested in her, and she was interested in me, and she was playing mind games. Now around other people, she was smacking and hitting on me because she knew that boys can't fight back, and she used to call me names, and other people used to like encourage it. And I remember one time she said, "If you don't date me," she was gonna like sexually. She was gonna like tell somebody that I was hitting her, and I went with her anyway out of force. And I remember one time she wanted me to hold her books in a dominant way. And I'm trying my best to tell the story. She was telling me the best way if I don't hold her books, and I said no, I wasn't gonna hold it, and I ran from her. What happened was she took some books and hit me with it, and she embarrassed me in front of everybody. And this went on for like 2 years, from '96 to 1998, until I went to high school. That's when we lost contact. But for the last 2 years, she was like playing emotional mind games. In the middle school we was at, it was a lot of females that was getting away with saying things to guys and abusing guys, and no one didn't say things. Now, females, if you have a story, tell your story. But like I said, I gotta bring in the balance. And we as guys, we gotta stop being afraid to even acknowledge there's problems amongst us. There's a 1,000-pound elephant in the room. But anyway, cause this whole notion that females should be empowered and males we should just not have nothing, or we gotta be one thing. And no, we gotta denounce that image, cause it's that's causing a lot of psychological warfare on us as male psyche, that we supposed to take it, and no, we don't. But yeah, and I can understand why a lot of black men are angry, because as black males we get the shit into the stick. We either put by just our manhood or we don't have one. So moving on, when I was in high school, I dealt with like emotionally abusive by other females, and I kept it a secret. And also in elementary too, there was some strange things going on, but I'll get into that another time. And like I said, I'm not being a victim. I'm not going to sit here and like play the victim songs, because like I said, there's some things I did that I wish I could take back and I can't. But I want to tell a little bit of this story about when I was like 18 and 19, about a little bit of male neighbor. Sometimes you got female neighbors and males that enable females, because males call themselves of getting pussy points, and males, you shouldn't do that. That's dangerous. And you wonder why a lot of y'all being cheated, abused, and nobody don't believe y'all that, oh, this pretty woman, she can't hit y'all. And then nice try y'all want to scapegoat that women that look fat and ugly, they're the abuser. And that's not always true. Yes, because there's no looks for abuse. There is no looks. But I'm going to tell a little bit of when I was 18. I stayed at this group home shelter. And there was females I dealt with that were also my third predators. Because I told you, a couple times in my life, I was touched by 4 different males and 3 different females. But I'm not going to get all to all that, because like I said, it's just so much going on at the time. But yeah, when I was 18, there was these girls who was heavier than me, and they used to like pick on me and force me to do stuff I wasn't comfortable with. And I kept it to myself, and I stayed depressed. And then there was guys I was around that was picking on me and harassing me too. And that's the thing about how a lot of men, that's why I'm glad I'm not straight. No offense, but a lot of straight men, a lot of y'all are enablers, because y'all call yourself trying to get vagina points, and y'all shouldn't do that. And y'all wonder why karma's catching up to y'all in these courtrooms when it comes to y'all kids, when it comes to y'all money. Because stop putting these females on a pedestal. Let me tell you something. Vagina is just a vagina. It's a human too. Females are just, it's not a paradise. If it was a paradise heaven, why does it stink? Why you need coupons and period? Now, I'm not coming at y'all females, but for years, y'all been getting away with stuff that is like catching up to y'all. And then it's all this thing, oh, nobody believe, oh, women all sugar and sweet. Yeah, some of y'all are, but some of y'all can be manipulative too. Now, females, like I said, I'm not here to put y'all down, because if y'all got music out here that's costing a fortune of being called being hoes, which I never call y'all being hoes, I don't do that. And if you got porn out here selling black guys look like brutes to rape you and other men, then what's wrong with me telling the truth? about my observation, my experience. And people like me, y'all want to silence me. Like I said, I'm not here to ruffle anybody's feathers, but I'm just telling the truth. That females, I'm glad I'm not straight because some of y'all tried to y'all tried to like manipulate me in some things, and y'all shouldn't do that to other people. And y'all want to watch chickens come home to roost to some of y'all. And to some of y'all feminism that want to abuse the privilege of being a woman, that's gonna turn on y'all because y'all think y'all gonna get away with a lot of stuff. The chickens gonna come home back to y'all. And to y'all biggest male enablers, stop enabling these women. And women, stop enabling other women. Yes, I get it. Females have a story and bad things happen. But we need to put things in a balanced perspective. Because isn't that what life is supposed to be? Balance. Blue and yellow makes what? Green. So yeah. Like I said, I'm not doing it. But I just get so sick of, you always want to say men are disgusting, men are this, men that. Yes, some of them are. But females, how do you like when someone put down that your vagina stinks? You have period and blood. That's not nice either. Like my sister, no offense, but sometimes she used to put me down for smelling when I always washed up every day. And sometimes when she be stinking and have a dirty room, I didn't say nothing. See how it's encouraged very early that females, y'all superior to us, and males, we're just supposed to be nothing but dependent on y'all and codependent? I don't think so. Now, I'll put these few stories out there to help other people, whether you're male, female, that help us out here for anybody. And that's another thing I want to go on. The reason why I don't like commitment relationship because I had a lifetime of always feeling like I got to answer to people. I was always told, you eat this, you don't eat that, you eat when I tell you, you talk when I tell you that, you shut up, you make me happy, you do this. All that lifetime of emotional manipulation I've been through from growing up even to my current age, I'm tired of it. I want my own independence too. I want my own individuality too. Now, I don't mean to be emotional, but I just had to tell a little bit of my story. And like I said, ladies, I'm not saying I hate y'all. Don't get down like that. Because there's some men I've been with that was narcissistic abusive to me. Like this one guy who I was his friend for 8 years. He used to always have this thing of trying to like shower me and then put me down and belittle me in public and make it look I was the crazy one. He did that. And like I said, I'm tired of people that come around me, not everybody, where I miss out on good things. I didn't have too much fun in my 20s. I didn't get to do some things in my 20s. And sometimes I gotta be honest, sometimes I used to also go up to people and say I'm this and I'm that because I feel like there's so much I had to prove as a small person, as a soft-spoken person, and as a young-looking person. I'm not gonna get too deep. Excuse me, but I just had to get a little bit smear of my story. But for Domestic Violence Awareness Month, to anybody out there, child, man, woman, or whoever you are, get help. Don't be afraid. And help males too. Because domestic violence is rising.